WT student athletes drink low-fat chocolate milk post-workout because it helps replenish and restore muscles quickly to their peak potential. Scientific studies suggest that the immediate benefits of low-fat chocolate milk include boosted performance, improved training, and higher recovery rates in athletes. Add low-fat chocolate milk to your post-workout routine.
Go Bucks!
J-Ferg Roofing has been protecting our community for 15 years. With more than 30,000 homes and businesses protected by our roofing work, we're proud of our ability to provide efficient, lasting solutions for your roofing needs. What makes us stand out from the competition is that we work for you, dedicated team members who guide you every step of the way. That is the J-Ferg advantage. Quality, experience, fast pass scheduling, customer rewards. We have it all. Call J-Ferg Roofing today for a free inspection. We are J-Ferg Roofing. We are more.
WT student athletes drink low-fat chocolate milk.
Welcome to the First United Bank Center. Today, the West Texas A&M Lady Buffs set to take on South Dakota Mines. Let's look at the starting lineups. First, for South Dakota Mines, their head coach Jerry Jacobson in her third season was an assistant coach at Idaho before taking the job at South Dakota Mines. The starting lineup for the Hardrockers. Number 5, Sydney Durchie, a 5'10 sophomore from Loveland, Colorado. Number 14, the point guard Ana Combalia, a 5'5 senior from Barcelona, Spain. Number 21, Piper Bauer, 5'7 true freshman from Gig Harbor, Washington. She's a sharpshooter. Coach very excited about Piper. Number 24, Naomi Hidalgo, 5'11 sophomore post from Greeley, Colorado. McKenna Bodette, 6' senior, a post from Colorado Springs, Colorado. 7 points a game, 3 rebounds last year for Bodette. And now the Lady Buffs. West Texas A&M, a 1-2 record to start this season. Head coach Josh Prock, first year at WT, 77 wins, 41 losses in his Division II tenure. For West Texas A&M, the point guard, number 11, Zamri Roberts. Zam, 5'7 junior from Portales, New Mexico. Number 14, Taylor Williams, a 5'7 senior from Memphis, Tennessee, a transfer from Christian Brothers. Number 21, Olivia Lewis, 6'2 senior from Los Lunas, New Mexico, 11 points, 10 rebounds for Lewis. She also has 8 blocks. Number 24, making a start today, Jillian Saul, 5'10 freshman. South Lake Carroll High School, 8 points a game, 2 rebounds for Jill. Number 33, Jayla Burgess, 6'2 freshman from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Jayla this season off to a good start, 9 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 blocks. So, the Lady Buffs again, 1-2. Their win came against Southwestern Oklahoma State, who is ranked number 16 in the country. That was an 81-68 win on Halloween. A lot of fun for Buff Nation. For South Dakota Mines, their first game this season. And Kent Johnson, as I welcome my broadcast partner in. Another fun weekend for you and I. We get some great basketball here. The Lady Buffs will take on South Dakota Mines. Colorado Mesa is another team that we'll see. UT Permian Basin also a part of kind of the challenge that's going on this weekend on the women's side.
You got to love college basketball, and you got to love tournament time, the preseason tournaments. This being the start of the regular season for most teams, the Lady Buffs with 3 games under their belt already, that's got to be beneficial.
Josh Prock said he wanted to see his team get off to a hot start. There's a 3 that's in and out for Zam Roberts. 23 points a game, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. What a start she has had here in a Lady Buff uniform. South Dakota Mines, a quick shot, and that one's good for Piper Bauer. This South Dakota Mines team is playing without 2 of their better players coming from last season's team. Melissa Johnstone, a 6' senior post from Flower Mound, not able to go today. And then really the heart and soul of their team, Ryan Weiss, a 5'9 senior from Ames, Iowa, 17 points a game last year. She's still not cleared, had an ACL injury last year, not quite ready to go. Mines off to a good start here, leading 2-0 and playing some good defense. They force a deep 3 from Zam, and it hits the top of the backboard. So the pressure defense in the half court, they didn't let WT kind of get settled in. Take a rush 3-pointer as the shot clock was about to expire. So we'll have women's action for you today, and then also have the West Texas A&M men tonight as they'll take on another RMAC opponent.
Yeah, this is the, we call it the South Central Region Challenge, but it's the LSC RMAC Conference Challenge. All right, Piper Bauer, they said she was a shooter.
Yeah.
She has the first 5.
Well, Coach Jacobson, that's when she mentioned Piper Bauer, her eyes kind of lit up a little bit, and she said, I'm excited to watch this young lady play. And so far, she's got the 5 points for the Hardrockers. They lead 5-0. Lewis had the ball stripped. 10 seconds on the shot clock, and again, a lot of energy from that Mines bench. That's a deep three-pointer for Olivia Lewis. It hits nothing but backboard, so that's 2 straight possessions where WT is not getting into a rhythm with what they want to do. There's a shot block from Jayla Burgess. Good defense inside. Yeah, Coach Prock said we want to run. We want the tempo to be fast pace. And they were going to try to put some pressure defense on as well. There's a drive from Burgess as she's hit on the arm. A foul will go against Naomi Hidalgo. This South Dakota Mines team picked 8th in the preseason poll in the RMAC. Last year, the team that won it all in the RMAC was Colorado Mines. And they were picked to do good things again this season in the RMAC. Coach Jacobson said really after that top 2 teams, she said it's really a toss-up for a lot of the schools in the RMAC. Burgess able to make her free throws. Jayla Burgess coming off of the last time we saw her, and there's you'll see that full court pressure. Last time we saw Burgess, Jayla had 14 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Started to show what she can do offensively. Strong drive, but a shot missed inside by Hidalgo. Now the Lady Buffs run. Burgess drives, but has her shot blocked. Nice defensive play inside for McKenna Bodette. Early going in this one. A 5-2 lead for the Hardrockers and a steal. Taylor Williams comes out of the pack with the basketball. Jillian Sal for 3. That was deep, and she missed it off the front rim. I think Coach Prock wants that ball inside the paint just a little more. Go inside out.
There are not too many bad shots that you can take with Josh Prock, a lot like Tom Brown on the men's side.
Yeah.
But he wants you to be smart about which shots to take. I think those first 2 possessions, he was upset at the fact that they weren't getting the inside-out pass, and the clock was winding down, and they were left with an ill-advised shot.
See if the Lady Buffs can get the job done on the defensive end. That's what Coach Prock really puts his money on is the defense, the intensity. Said if we can play defense like we did against Southwestern Oklahoma State, feel like we can beat a lot of teams in the country. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Bauer took a fading jump shot there, missed everything. Lewis goes to work. Can't get that one to fall. Jillian tried to get the 2 there. And it's off the mark. Just a slow start here offensively. The Lady Buffs from the field are 0 of 7.
Olivia Lewis gets back and gets a hand on the layup attempt by Cambalia.
And there's a layup. Good for Jillian Sowell there. 5-4. Lead cut to 1. At the 6-minute mark, first quarter, West Texas A&M and South Dakota Mines. The next game here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network, we'll see UT Permian Basin women take on Colorado Mesa. Bauer kind of stuck at the elbow, took the jump shot off the mark, and now a scoring drought for the Hardrockers. They're 0 for their last 5. As Burgess goes to work, spin move, too strong on her shot, but there's Lewis coming in for a rebound. Little touch there, ladies. Good hustle, though, to get those rebounds.
Yeah, they're getting the ball where they want it. They're just not converting on the shot. Of course, that's a large part of the game, isn't it?
Hey, who did we say last week, Kent? They celebrated the birthday of Dr. James Naismith.
That's right.
And that's what he wanted people to do. Is that what you saw right there? Is the three-point shot made there for South Dakota Mines?
Yeah, Piper Bauer again. She's 2 of 2 from outside.
Well, it's the Piper Bauer show right now. She's got all 8 points for the Hardrockers. Good defense on the hustle there from Combalia. And the shot clock already down to 12 seconds. Sowell for three. Yes, got it from the wing.
Jennifer's got 5 with the Lady Buffs' first 7.
So that cuts the lead to 1. Nearing the 4-minute mark, first period. Lewis.
Oh, wow.
I think we're going to see a lot of those.
She looks like she's beat, but she's got such a long wingspan. She can come in over the back and not have body contact.
We'll have a media timeout after that block from Lewis, and you see here the three-pointer, Jillian Sowell off to a hot start, and the Lady Buffs trail by 1, 8-7, 4:24 to play, first quarter. We're back after these messages on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
This is what a new heart valve looks like. This is what a bypassed artery looks like. And this is what a repaired aortic aneurysm looks like. The BSA Heart and Vascular Team is here to help you live life to the fullest. From our state-of-the-art cardiac technologies to our dedicated heart specialists, our goal is to help you take the very best care of your heart so you can enjoy everything else that matters to you. BSA for life.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. Lady Buffs find it cold from the field to start. 2 of 11, just 18%. South Dakota Mines not much better at 3 of 9, but thanks to Piper Bauer, the freshman from Washington, 2 of 2 from outside the arc. That gives us an 8-7 Hardrockers lead.
All right, it's an inbound throw here under the basket for South Dakota Mines into the game. Madeline Heiser, and she goes to work, draws a foul. She's going to get 2 free throws. So far, a pretty aggressive start here for South Dakota Mines. And Jerry Jacobson, again, talking with Coach Jacobson before the game, said, I've got a lot of returning players. Excited about what this team eventually will be able to do, but you got to keep in mind she's got 2 very important players not on the floor, and it doesn't sound like they're going to be able to play this weekend in Melissa Johnstone and also Ryan Weiss. The second free throw miss, so the score's 9-7 as Madeline Heiser makes 1 of 2. One thing we know with this South Dakota Mines team is that they have some very intelligent young ladies at engineering school, and Coach Jacobson said half of my roster is pre-med and the other half are engineering majors. As the 2 players tie up the basketball, it's going to go back to South Dakota Mines. But Kent, it's similar to when we had the football broadcast earlier this year with Colorado Mines, and we talked to their coaching staff, and they said we have just incredible kids, hardworking, driven, and obviously sometimes the coaches will say they're a lot smarter than we are even, right?
Reality is it's the truth, but they're not going to have any trouble understanding what their sets are supposed to be. You're going to have to beat them athletically because you're not going to outthink them.
Ball went inside to number 25, McKenna Bodette, and she draws another foul. So South Dakota Mines working the ball in the paint through the pass, also through the drive. You see there the foul called. Burgess will check in for Olivia Lewis, who just picked up her second personal foul. So she'll have to go to the bench. And the free throw is good for McKenna Bodette. This is one of the things that Coach Prock was a little concerned about. Afternoon game on a Friday. And even though the fans have started to show up, it's not going to be a large crowd, not like what we'll probably see tomorrow. And so in these type of environments, you got to bring the energy. So far, it's been South Dakota Mines that has done that. Burgess will turn, miss a layup, and a rebound hauled in by McKenna Bodette. Not a lot of energy and also not a lot of made baskets for the Lady Buffs. A 3 off the mark by Piper Bauer, a rebound and a miss underneath for Bailey Johnson. And the Lady Buffs with some new players in the game. One of those right there, Haley Jansen. She's in along with Lauren Taylor and also Carly Machenbacher. And there's a 2-pointer And that's what you need. We're talking about missing some energy. Number 23, she might be miss energy herself.
And that's what we saw in the D2CCA Tip-Off Classic. She had, to this point, season high 12 against Drury.
A block inside by Burgess. Yeah, Machenbacher, one of those scrappy players, good defense, always seems to be finding loose balls and rebounds. She gets in there and makes an immediate impact offensively. Taylor Williams back in. She'll give Zam Roberts a breather with 2:51 to play first quarter. Low-scoring first quarter so far, with South Dakota Mines leading 10-9, nearly a travel. It's going to end up being a three-pointer for Heiser. Ball saved right into the hands of the Hardrockers. Lady Buffs fortunate that three was off the mark. And Coach Prock, you could hear him, Kenny said, why are we so slow? He does not like the effort. That ball and that missed shot bounced up, hit the floor twice into the hands of a Hardrocker player.
Yeah, not the hustle you expect to see from one of his teams.
If they're not careful, they're going to see Coach Prock's face turn that color that we talked about last time we had the Lady Buffs. Is a good rebound by Machenbacher. That's one of the things with Coach Prock is he just wants the effort. He wants the effort for a full 40 minutes.
Fouls on Hidalgo. That's her second. Team second. Non-shooting foul.
We appreciate everyone watching in on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. Busy weekend for West Texas A&M. Of a volleyball match tonight. Two more basketball games here at the First United Bank Center. One of those being the nightcap with West Texas A&M men. As a foul is called. Good drive by Machenbacher. And she should have some free throws coming. Tomorrow, Kent, we're gonna pretend like we're the Big Ten or something. We're gonna play some 11 a.m. football.
I was thinking exactly the same thing. You go home on Saturday and turn on the TV for lunch, and there's a football game. Well, we're going to be having egg burritos tomorrow.
That's right.
Over at Buffalo Stadium.
WT will take on Bethel College.
And I tell you what, fans, they hear Bethel College, they see NAIA, don't discount their team. They are solid.
They average 420 rushing yards a game.
And that's what they do.
Okay. Lady Buffs, some pressure in the back court, and a timeout is taken. Jerry Jacobson, sensing her team in trouble there, calls for a timeout. See if it's a full or a 30. It's just a 30, so we'll keep it right here. As you saw the replay there, the trap in the back court. And that's what you want to do. You trap there. You just don't want to reach across and pick up a foul. You force the Hardrockers to take a timeout. And so, Kent, going back to the schedule, tomorrow we'll have the football at 11 o'clock. There will be some volleyball tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, that volleyball game, the time has changed from what it originally was.
Okay.
Originally it was a 2 o'clock start. It's been pushed back to 3 p.m. to give you time to go to Buff Stadium and then get over to the box for football.
Okay.
While hopefully you can get us a sweep tomorrow, get it over quick.
That's right.
As volleyball's winding down at 5 o'clock, we'll start up with basketball again. We'll have UTPB playing these South Dakota Mines Hardrockers. And then at 7:30 tomorrow night, the Lady Buffs will entertain Colorado Mesa.
Okay. A nice drive and a float shot there missed by Cumbalia. But another offensive rebound. So South Dakota Mines.
They're 0 for their last 6 from the floor, and they've gone almost until that 3 minutes without a score.
Well, and the thing that's keeping them with this 2-point lead is they're out hustling the Lady Buffs. There's no other way to say it. The rebounds right now 14-12 in favor of the Hardrockers. Lauren Taylor gets a good look at a 3 from the corner, and she's off the mark.
I'll put a positive spin on that.
Okay.
Lady Buffs getting out hustled right now, and they're not shooting a good percentage.
Yeah.
They're down by 2.
You're right. I can always count on you, Kent, to bring that optimism.
Mr. Optimistic.
So out top offensively, just running the shot clock down here to 6 seconds, and then a travel is going to be called against Cumbalia.
Good defense by Lauren Taylor.
This is going to be an opportunity this weekend for the Hardrockers to have some other players step up in the absence of Weiss, again, 17.6 rebounds last season. And you look at South Dakota Mines, they finished last year 10-8 record. Final game was a loss to Colorado Springs UC Colorado Springs in the RMAC tournament. 8 seconds on the shot clock here for Taylor Williams, being very patient. Taylor with a pull-up jump shot. It's off the mark. And offensively, again, just out of sorts right now. A three-pointer is up and off the mark, tipped out of bounds. It'll go back to the Lady Buffs.
Lady Buffs 3 of 17 from the field, 17%. But after starting off hot, South Dakota Mines has gone the same way. They're 4 of 17 now.
Nobody's tearing up the nets, 23% and 17%. That's the shooting percentages. 4 seconds left in the quarter. Williams has got to go. Taylor releases it in time off the front rim. So both coaching staffs will talk things over after a slow start, but a very close game. 12-10, South Dakota Mines takes a 2-point lead into second quarter action. We're back right after these messages from the First United Bank Center after this.
This is what a new heart valve looks like. This is what a bypassed artery looks like. And this is what a repaired aortic aneurysm looks like. The BSA Heart and Vascular Team is here to help you live life to the fullest. From our state-of-the-art cardiac technologies to our dedicated heart specialists, our goal is to help you take the very best care of your heart so you can enjoy everything else that matters to you. BSA for life.
Well, Lucas, during the timeout, I thought I saw someone on one of the benches on their phone dialing up the shot doctor.
Yes.
Lady Buffs shooting 16% from the floor. South Dakota Mines shooting 23% from the floor. 12-10's our score. Lady Buffs just 1 of 6 from outside the arc. The Hardrockers 2 of 6. It's they're offensively challenged right now, but on the defensive end, they're stepping up and making some plays.
12-10 score, and South Dakota Mines shooting 4 of 17 from the floor. Lady Buffs 3 of 18. Just 1 of 6 from the three-point line. Leading scorer so far for West Texas A&M is it Machenbacher?
No, Jillian Sowell with 5.
Okay.
But positives, Lady Buffs with 0 turnovers to this point. Nice backdoor cut there.
Yep, Machenbacher again off the dribble.
And the Lady Buffs have forced 2 Hardrocker turnovers. Olivia Lewis and Jayla Burgess have combined for 3 block shots.
Inside. The shot missed. Good defense by Madison Cast against Durchie. And they call jump ball, so it'll stay with South Dakota Mines. Played an exhibition game, South Dakota Mines did, against Montana State, and Coach Jacobson told me, she said, I want to see my girls play just with more toughness, play smarter. They had way too many turnovers, and just try to be better offensively as a team. They've done a decent job getting looks. They just have not converted in the last several possessions. Zam Roberts, she knows how to convert. And she missed those threes at the start of the game, KJ. That's a smart player right there. The shots aren't falling from the outside. What do? Take it to the hole.
Take it inside, put it off the glass.
She is so fun to watch. Again, 23 points a game. That's a travel right there. Great defense by Machenbacher.
Again, it's the defense that's really forcing the issue. You know, early in the game in the first minute, we saw Piper Bauer wide open for a 3. That was about the last open shot the Hardrockers have had.
Locate those shooters. Get a hand in the face. There's some good ball movement in the half court. Trying to post up Haley Jansen's inside. 6 seconds, so Jansen's recognizes it, has a nice spin and a beautiful finish for Haley Jansen's.
Lady Buffs up 4.
That's a good offensive move with some confidence right there. Haley Janssens, who's coming off the bench today, the junior from Moreno Valley, California. An answer on the other side.
Nice step back
from McKenna Bodette. Two-point lead for West Texas A&M. Second quarter action, 8 minutes and change. Janssens will put up a three. Machenbacher flies in for a rebound. Back out to Jillian Sowell. She missed it. Zam got the offensive rebound. Still loose. And then finally South Dakota Mines is able to secure the board after the Lady Buffs had several chances. Bauer.
We talked about open shots.
You got to locate number 21.
Wow. 11 in the first half.
Yeah, Piper Bauer from Gig Harbor, Washington.
That sounds like a pastoral setting, doesn't it? It's probably a suburb of Seattle, but it sounds beautiful.
We've been up to Washington a few times, but have not visited Gig Harbor. A missed shot there and out of the pack. South Dakota Mines has the ball. They also have a 1-point lead. Three-pointer no good. Another offensive rebound. Hidalgo will take it. Miss a shot. Inside.
Haley Janssens had that rebound and had it taken away.
And they're just, look at this hustle from South Dakota Mines. That time it was number 4, Madeline Heiser, that raced past 2 Lady Buff players to get that offensive rebound. And that's what rebounding comes down to. Who wants the ball more? A left-handed layup shot, no good.
Dodged some bullets there.
Yeah, Durchie had that layup. She'd like to have that one back. Roberts takes a dribble. Shot may have been deflected, but she missed everything there except for the backboard, and the rebound to South Dakota Mines.
You know, Lucas, Gig Harbor, Washington is the gateway to the Olympic Peninsula.
Ah, okay. Well, and right now, Piper Bauer is putting on quite a performance. Her team has 20 points and has a 4-point lead.
8-0 run for the Hardrockers.
Bauer is 5 of 9 and has 14 of her 20 of the South Dakota Mines 20 points. Sowell missed a shot. Rebound to the Hardrockers. They are playing inspired, playing tough, and relying on a true freshman who's knocking down some big shots. The Lady Buffs get a steal. Sam Roberts wanted to go to work, and Janssens ran into the back of her leg. That was close to a travel.
Yeah.
That reminds you of the old football special teams plays, Kent, where the guy runs into his own player. Here you see just not good spacing there by West Texas A&M going down the floor. Subs will come in for both sides. Stop play with 5:40 left before halftime. The score 20-16, South Dakota Mines. And eventually, if you're WT, Kent, you got to start playing a little better, a little cleaner.
Yeah, shots have to fall at some point.
It's a scoring drought of nearly 3 minutes for West Texas A&M.
8-0 run for South Dakota Mines. Picked to finish eighth in the RMAC.
Yeah, the stat that Coach Prock is not happy about, if he knows, is that there's 23 rebounds for the Hardrockers and 17 for West Texas A&M. Burgess backs down the defense, turns and puts it in off the window. 6 points now for Jayla Burgess, 20-18, actually 4 points, excuse me, and it's a 20-18 lead for South Dakota Mines. Shot from the elbow, no good. That one was taken by Jancy Mers. Machenbacher breaks down the defense, tries a left-handed shot. Burgess there for the rebound. She was stuffed but fouled. So 2 free throws coming for Jayla. I mentioned that South Dakota Mines had an exhibition game. Lady Buffs had an exhibition game as well. They took on Baylor. We'll go to the timeout right now with the Hardrockers leading 20-18 over West Texas A&M, and we're back after these messages here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
We are Carpet Tech, and we are family.
More than carpet cleaners, we're a team. Diving right in, not afraid to invest in our work and each other. We're killing it day in and day out, never shrinking from a challenge. Our people are 1 part passion, 1 part grit, and about a zillion parts awesome. And we are always looking to add to our family. So what are you waiting for?
For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
Let's head to the concession stand for an ice
Well, Lucas, we've got a tight ball game at the under 5-minute media timeout. South Dakota Mines leading the Lady Buffs 20-18. The Hardrockers 7 of 27 from the floor, 4 3-pointers. They're 2 of 4 from the line. Lady Buffs 7 of 29 from the floor, 1 of 8 from outside the arc, but they're 3 or 4 from the line. You mentioned a few moments ago, Hardrockers were out rebounding the Lady Buffs by a considerable margin. It's been cut to 3 because the last possessions, Lady Buffs have gotten offensive rebounds as well as on the defensive end.
Burgess missed the first free throw. Makes the second. And some pressure again, some full court pressure by the Lady Buffs, see if they can get the Hardrockers to turn the ball over. That's what Montana State had success doing. And there's a steal for a second, and then Machenbacher lost it right back into the hands of Mines. Jump ball. Burgess tried to rip it away.
and jump ball. Possession to the Lady Buffs.
Did for just long enough to force the jump ball.
That'll go as a steal for WT. You know, Burgess had 8 rebounds in each of the Lady Buffs' first 3 games. She's already got 6 here, and we're in the first quarter.
Yep, making her presence felt there on the boards. Machenbacher runs the point guard right now with Zam Roberts on the bench. Again, Lewis is on the bench with 2 fouls. Nice post position by Haley Jansen. And then she turns, keeps it high, hits that little jump shot.
Again, WT regains the lead.
Yep, and pressure in the backcourt with a 1-point lead. Lauren Taylor steals it and saves it right into the hands of Machenbacher. Turned right back over. You get the steal, you work hard, slow down, don't throw it right back to him. But the Hardrockers get a steal. Oh! 2 players get tangled up there. Taylor Williams and Bailey Johnson. And I think that was a case of somebody making a cut and maybe the defender not even looking that direction. There was a screen. Oh.
That was a pretty nasty collision.
Both players get up. That's good to see. Zam Roberts back on the floor. Bauer again open, and she hits another one. Bauer has 17 points.
How about 5 3-pointers in the first half?
Goodness. On the bio on the website, it says her favorite quote is "Be you, do you, for you." She's doing a lot of great things right now for her team. As South Dakota Mines regains the lead. Shot missed by Lauren Taylor. Rebound to the Hardrockers. Bauer, heat check there. Missed the shot. That went off of somebody's foot. And that's Chet Martin down there, the official, that says it went off of a Lady Buff foot. We have Chet Martin, Jason Smith, and...
That'll be Tommy Prostice over on the far side.
For our officials today.
It's Tommy's first trip to the First United Bank Center this year.
Shot clock down to 15 seconds. Bauer. Lady Buffs were late on the closeout. She still missed the shot, but good hustle again leads to another look. The hustle by Bailey Johnson to get that rebound, and then the assist to none other than Piper Bauer. At some point, one of the Lady Buff defenders has got to step up and rise to the challenge of guarding number 21, a true freshman, by the way. Shot missed by Zam. Rebound to McKenna Bodette. Nearing the 2-minute mark here. South Dakota Mines Camp playing with a lot of confidence in this first half.
They are. They're, I say, shooting the ball well. Piper Bauer shooting the ball well enough for them to have the lead, and the rest of the team is following along.
Steal by Roberts. Nice pass ahead to Burgess, who gathered herself, waited for the defender to go past, and scored the easy bucket. A reach, going to go against Lauren Taylor. She tried to grab the ball away from Durchie. Here's a look at that last play. Burgess, this nice step through and finish. Jayla off to a good start, 7 points. Lady Buffs shooting 27% now, which is better than when they started at 17% in the first quarter. Just might be one of those days, Kent, where you got to rely on your defense, your toughness, your rebounding. Hopefully get to the free throw line.
Which the Lady Buffs have done 6 times. They're 4 of 6 from the line.
It was one of those stats that sometimes gets overlooked as a trap down inside, and a travel will go against number 25, Bodette. But we learned this through having a pleasure of watching David Chavlovic for so many years. That young man got to the free throw line so many times, and you do that, it kind of wears down the defense. Obviously, foul trouble becomes a factor, but if you can make those free throws, it's
like 3 points.
Yeah, so that's a free throw, right? Steal for South Dakota Mines. Quick release, 3, yes. This is like Pop-A-Shot here for Piper Bauer.
True freshman.
I think some people in Gig Harbor might be cheering on this performance so far today. 22 of the 28 points coming off the hot hands of Piper Bauer. And she does have a quick release. She's got good form, and she's been open on most of those threes that she's made. 6 of 8 from the three-point line, 8 of 14 from the field for Bauer. Another missed free throw there by the Lady Buffs. Score stays at 28-23. Second one good for Zam. Cuts the lead to 4. One minute left before halftime. Almost a travel in the backcourt, but they get it across. South Dakota Mines does. Kumbalia will call out a set with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Good hustle defensively. Sowell almost had a steal. 1 second on the shot clock, and the Lady Buffs commit a foul. That's tough. So there's nearly a steal, and then you played great defense, and at 1 second left, commit a foul, which will send Bailey Johnson to the free throw line.
They got Zamry for that.
And was that her first foul?
That was her first.
Okay. First free throw, no good. Second one is good for Bailey Johnson. Yeah, the scoring for South Dakota Mines, Bauer has 22.
Kind of drops off after that.
McKenna Bodette has 5, so, and then 1 point for Bailey Johnson. Burgess holding it just above the free throw line. They throw it inside. A foul. Count the bucket for Madison Cast. And a pretty assist there as well, the lob pass. There's the replay right there. Taylor Williams floats it over the defense. You betcha. Cast. Able to hit the two-pointer. She can't connect on the free throw. Rebound to South Dakota Mines. Shot clock's turned off. 12 seconds before halftime. 29-26, South Dakota Mines with the lead. Tight defense. Taylor Williams not letting Bauer even touch the ball. 3 seconds left. A travel with 3.3. That was man-to-man coverage right there from Taylor Williams. Draped all over Bauer, and with good reason. She's got 22 points. So the Lady Buffs have one more chance here with 3.3 seconds. Zam Roberts gets a screen, didn't get the shot off in time. And so that takes us to the locker room. Halftime score. The Hardrockers, they came to play today. They lead Lady Buffs at 29-26. We'll step aside when we come back. Kent Johnson will visit with men's associate head coach Chris Gove. We'll give you the stats from this first half. You're watching West Texas A&M and South Dakota Mines here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
Joints begin to fail. It's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At Physicians Surgical Hospitals, our skilled orthopedic experts are using advanced robotic surgeries to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
J. Ferg Roofing has been protecting our community for 15 years. With more than 30,000 homes and businesses protected by our roofing work, we're proud of our ability to provide efficient, lasting solutions for your roofing needs. What makes us stand out from the competition is that we work for you, with dedicated team members who guide you every step of the way. That is the J. Ferg advantage. Quality, experience, fast pass scheduling, customer rewards. We have it all. Call J. Ferg Roofing today for a free inspection. We are J. Ferg Roofing. We are more.
Welcome to MetaDrive Pharmacy, Canyon's hometown pharmacy for over 32 years. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to counsel you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast...
Back to the First United Bank Center, where South Dakota Mines leads the Lady Buffs 29-26 at the half. Following this game, UT Permian Basin's women will take on Colorado Mesa, and then at 7:30 tonight, the final game of our three-game slate today in the South Central Region Challenge. The West Texas A&M Buffaloes will host Western Colorado's Mountaineers. Joining us now, as always, Associate Head Coach Chris Gove. And Coach, to start with, this is the opening weekend for most teams around the country, but the Buffaloes got those 3 games in 2 weeks ago at the D2CCA tournament. That has to help a little bit as far as familiarity with each other and the basic getting up to game speed at the start of the year.
Absolutely. It honestly feels like those games were played last year right now, even though it was only 2 weeks. It was 3 great wins. It was opportunities to play together. It took a lot out of our guys. We took 2 days off of practice, and then we were not up to full speed until this past Monday. But it's great to get going again. It's great to be playing at home, and I think we'll be ready to go.
Well, as Lucas and I called that third game against Damon, that was a tournament intensity game played in October, and it had to take something out of you.
That was a great college basketball game right there. Damon is a great team. They have all those grad grad students. They're in their 5th year back, and they have a lot of pride. I actually respect them a lot for how they played, and they really went after us, and I thought our guys did a great job finding a way to win that one, because there were times where they had us at 4 and there was by the teeth, and here comes Austin Shelley finally getting a chance, and he steps up and makes a 3 and draws a few fouls for us, and it was great to see everybody pulling together that way.
And you mentioned everyone pulling together. You had a good mix of production from both your returning players and your newcomers.
Yeah, and the first time, I'll be brutally honest, the first time in my 23 years where we have a lot of guys who you can put on the court and play, and it's hard as a coach who you want to get minutes, when you want to get minutes. In the past, it's always been, okay, we got our 5 starters, you have this guy fills in here, this guy fills in here, and now we have so many different options to go to. It's getting familiar for us as a coaching staff to utilizing and playing all 10, 11 guys and playing our strengths, and we can actually go past 10 or 11, so it's been fun. And these are 2 huge games right here, and hopefully we'll see more improvement.
Something that's easy to overlook until you look at the stat sheet. We normally think of Hayden Blankley as a shooter, stand outside the arc and shoot. He's leading the team with 7.5 rebounds.
That's the one thing we said, and I said to him in the locker room after our first game of the year, is he had 11 rebounds, he had no points. And the past 2 years, if he wasn't making his threes, he really couldn't help us win. And that game, his shots weren't falling, he was playing good defense, and he was rebounding the basketball, and he still found other ways, and I think that's a progression you see, because the one thing with Hayden, he's a great shooter. Those shots are going to go down, and then now he's going to be getting us 12, 13 points along with those 7 or 8 rebounds. So I'm proud of him, and I still want him to take another step forward.
And it looks like the Buffs have found another outstanding guard in Julius Brown.
Julius can really play. He's very quick. He's one of the few guys, and we talked about it last year, he could actually stay in front of Quay and JoJo, which you can't say that about a lot of people. He could stay in front. He's got a great attitude, and the one thing about him, you're going to see him get in more and more. He's such a good kid right now where there's times he's just fitting in where it's going, no, Julius, you have this God-given ability to go by people and do this. Let's start using that more and more, and I think he's figuring that out and understanding where and when he can get his baskets, but he's still keeping everybody involved.
And tonight you'll play a Western Colorado team that returns 3 starters from a year ago, but you talk about a young team. 13 of their 15 members of the roster are either freshmen or sophomores.
Yeah, these are this is a good team to play. They run in our league, you see so much ball screen, ball screen, ball screen. They run back doors. They run a ton of screening action with flare screens. They curl a bunch. It's getting us ready for a game with Lubbock where it's a different way teams play. They are, all 5 of them handle the ball. There's no real true post, but they're all big and strong enough where if they cut back door, they're good enough to finish. So it's a different offense we're playing against. It's a very skilled and talented team, and we never forget that they handed one to us 3 years ago up at their place.
Hasn't been that long ago. So sounds like keys to Buff success tonight, you got to play defense.
We've got to play defense. It's the one thing I've been very happy with is our guys are playing pretty good defense. They're getting better at it. We've got to defend. We got to rebound. And with the amount of guys that we have who can play, we've got to run, and we've got to wear that other team out. But new year, I feel like this is the actual first game of the year again. It's the same feeling, but as long as we're ready, which these guys are, it's a fun group, I think we're going to be okay.
Keep in mind, if you're trying to run against Western, they're up there at 7,500 feet.
Yeah, they do. They have that sign up everywhere you look in their gymnasium. So.
Won't let you forget. It's the Buffs and the Mountaineers tonight at 7:30 right here on the LSC Digital Network. We are at the half with South Dakota Mines leading the Lady Buffs 29-26. We'll take a timeout. Lucas will be back with our halftime stats after this. You're watching Lady Buff basketball on the LSC Digital Network.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family. We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shim and Dillon Group for your appointment today.
Bud Light, proudly brewed
in the heart of Texas. Now the next we're the next game. I'm like,
the best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Jenkins Doors and Windows began serving the Texas Panhandle in 1927, and we take pride in being a part of your neighborhood. We don't use false promises or gimmicks. We simply offer quality doors and windows at a fair price, and we stand behind every sale. Jenkins is family owned and operated, and proudly continues the traditions of quality and excellence that started over 80 years ago. Call us at 372-4336 or stop by our showroom at 820 West 6th and let our knowledgeable staff help you pick out the perfect doors and windows for your home.
Days are built on mornings, and Whataburger is built on burgers. Mornings, burgers. Morning burgers? Yeah, all right. Good thing there's a burger made just for breakfast, topped with breakfast. The limited time breakfast burger is back at Whataburger.
Welcome to Shim and Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family. We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shim and Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology. Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shim and Dillon Group for your appointment today.
Bud Light, proudly brewed
in the heart of Texas.
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train longer, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. Your halftime score, West Texas A&M trailing at the half as South Dakota Mines has the lead 29-26. Let's look at some halftime statistics from both teams. It's really been the shooting performances. Neither team has shot well right now at the half. South Dakota Mines shooting 31%. Lady Buffs shooting 29%. Big difference, the three-point line. You see 6 threes made, 6 of 12 by South Dakota Mines. All 6 of those coming from Piper Bauer. What a great performance The freshman has had in the first half 22 points on 8 of 14 shooting. Free throw line, 3 of 6 for Mines, 5 of 9 for West Texas A&M. The Lady Buffs, 29% from the field, 1 of 9 from the three-point line. Rebound count, an 8-rebound advantage to South Dakota Mines, including 11 offensive rebounds. And give credit to McKenna Bodette. She has 10 rebounds all by herself, 5 points and 10 rebounds in the first half for McKenna Bodette. For West Texas A&M, nobody in double figures. Jayla Burgess with 7 points on 2 of 6 shooting, 5 points for Jillian Sowell, 4 points for Haley Janssens, and 5 points for Carly Machenbacher. And so really one of those halves where the coaching staff looks at some stuff and says, we just have to come out, shoot the ball better, obviously. But I think some of what goes into shooting the ball better is being in a rhythm in the half court offensively. Better screening, better ball movement, attacking gaps when they're there. Mines has played good defense, but I do think, KJ, if you look at this first half, Josh Prock would say we did not have our best offensive performance, not just the shooting, right?
Well, a good number of times when the Lady Buffs would miss a shot and go down court, he was upset at their lack of crashing the boards offensively. I mean, they're doing a decent job on the defensive end, but still they're getting out-rebounded by 8 here at the half. Intensity and hustle aren't where it was for Southwestern Oklahoma State.
And you can't play down to competition. No disrespect at all to South Dakota Mines, who's playing great basketball. But Southwestern Oklahoma State can't. Number 16 in the country. The Lady Buffs played Drury, number 2 in the country. They also played Central Missouri, number 6 in the country.
And they also have not played in basically 2 weeks. Now, having said that, South Dakota Mines hasn't played since last March. So not much of an excuse. The reality is Lady Buffs need to ramp it up a little bit.
Okay, it'll be the Hardrockers getting the ball to start things off, leading by 3. Lucas Kinsey alongside Kent Johnson. Glad to have you with us today. And there's a good defensive play by the Lady Buffs. Forced a tough shot without fouling. Olivia Lewis gets the rebound. She's glad to be back on the court. Picked up 2 quick fouls and had to sit most of the first half. Taylor Williams puts up a 3. It's off the mark from the left corner. And a good solid rebound for Hidalgo. Left-handed layup. That one should have been put in. Twice a look for Hidalgo, and then finally they get the shot to go. And again, and it's offensive rebounds. 3 offensive rebounds on that possession alone leads to another basket for South Dakota Mines, and they lead by 5. Shot missed by Zam Roberts. Rebound to Hidalgo. Yeah, Bauer has 24 points. Lady Buffs have not been able to find an answer for number 21, the pride of Gig Harbor. Shot clock down to 8 seconds. Mines has been methodical offensively. 3 seconds. Somebody's got to shoot it. And that one didn't draw iron, so it's a shot clock violation. 2 players up top that did not want to put the shot up. And right now, again, we go back to this, Kent. You said it at the start of the game. The Hardrockers are without their leading scorer, Ryan Weiss, senior from Ames, Iowa. And so a lot of players out there on the floor today that are probably in a little bit different role. Also missing Melissa Johnstone, a 6-foot senior from Flower Mound, Texas, the only Texas player on the roster. And so they are getting a great performance from Bauer. Taylor Williams tries a 2, no good. Lewis flies in for the rebound and then is fouled. But you probably do have a few players who are more comfortable in playing defense, getting the rebound, making the extra pass. That last possession, they needed somebody to take a shot.
Well, in losing Weiss, you've lost 17 points a game. That's a big drop. Imagine if she was on the floor along with Piper Bauer.
Yeah.
I mean, you would be guard heavy, but you would have some firepower.
Well, and we haven't seen, obviously, a lot of the RMAC this season, but you can make an early case that South Dakota Mines may be better than where they were picked 8th in the preseason poll. Lewis hits the free throws, and it's 31-27 now. 4-point lead for Mines. They've done a pretty good job of taking care of the basketball. Just 8 turnovers in the first half. Make it 9 now because that one's a kind of a sloppy pass. Too many hands get involved there for the Lady Buffs. Forces a jump ball. See on the replay here, the trap comes. Pass, like I said, a little lazy. And you know, against pressure, you got to have crisp passes, right?
Yeah, you can't loop them in there.
Machenbacher back in for West Texas A&M. Had a good first half. She throws it away, though. Stolen back by Combalia. And then Combalia tried that one-handed whip pass that...
A little too crisp.
It was. So many things involved with this game of basketball, right? It's that little bright orange thing that...
So much can go wrong.
Right.
Lady Buffs need a bucket.
Lewis just had it taken away. Steele gives Sydney Durchie credit there. She just ripped it out of Lewis's hands. So, not the third quarter start that Coach Prock wanted his Lady Buffs to have. There's a good block from Lewis, though, on the interior. Machenbacher fakes the pass and scores the layup. Good basketball there. And this may be a game where Coach Prock needs Machenbacher to do a lot more of that.
You know, she showed us during the opening tournament.
Yeah.
She can play offense, she can play defense.
Right now, she and Jayla Burgess leading the team in scoring, each with 7 points.
Someone needed to switch off there, and they got hung up behind the screen.
Madeline Heiser is able to put that one off the window. Lead back to 4 again, 33-29. WT has not gone on one of those runs to kind of regain the momentum in this game. It's stayed with South Dakota Mines throughout. Lewis is able to get one to go in off the backboard after taking one bounce in the paint. Again, using her strength and her length inside. Lead cut back to 2. Bauer with a good cut. Combalia breaks down the defense. Ball slips away, and I think Taylor Williams may have touched it last. So it will stay with South Dakota Mines. 11 seconds on that shot clock. And look at this last one. Combalia with the drive.
Burgess that reached in and knocked it away.
Taylor Williams runs through the pass, steals it, and goes coast to coast. A timeout taken by South Dakota Mines. The defense leading to offense here. Taylor Williams, you want some hustle? You got it from the transfer player there, the senior. 33-33, we're tied. 5:27 to play, third quarter. Back after this timeout on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Jenkins Doors and Windows began serving the Texas Panhandle in 1927, and we take pride in being a part of your neighborhood. We don't use false promises or gimmicks. We simply offer quality doors and windows at a fair price, and we stand behind every sale. Jenkins is family owned and operated, and proudly continues the traditions of quality and excellence that started over 80 years ago. Call us at 372-4336 or stop by our showroom at 820 West 6th and let our knowledgeable staff help you pick out the perfect doors and windows for your home.
Well, the Lady Buffs have opened the second half, scoring 7 of the first 11 points, including their last 3 field goal opportunities. We're tied up at 33, Lucas.
Yeah, three for their last 3 from the field. And you've seen it start from the defensive side. Taylor Williams gets a steal, gets her first bucket today. Bauer open, that has been a problem today. She missed the 3. Offensive rebounding again for the Hardrockers, but Heiser can't connect on her short shot from the corner. So the Lady Buffs have a chance to take the lead. They've only led for 2 minutes and 20 seconds in this game. Williams missed the shot. Another good rebound for South Dakota Mines. This South Dakota Mines team, Kent, is not very big, but they are very good technically with how they rebound.
Yeah, they box out, they screen, they do all the things you work on in practice.
That's a travel there. Good defense by Machenbacher, forces extra steps.
13th turnover against South Dakota Mines. Thus far, the Lady Buffs, only 5.
And the stat that has got to jump up just a little bit for WT as we look at the replay. Good defense by Machenbacher. You force the turnover. So after you force turnovers, what do you do, Kent? You turn them into the points.
Turn them into points at the other end. Hopefully you can run instead of having a full timeout like we have right now. We do have a timeout. We're tied at 33. We'll be back after this. You're watching Lady Buff Basketball on the LSC Digital Network.
80 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
We're tied 33-33 at the 4:38 mark. West Texas A&M basketball as Machenbacher brings it up and they'll run a set. Trying to get the ball into Olivia Lewis. Good idea.
There we go. She scored on her last 2 possessions. After not scoring in the first half, she's got 5 now.
Drive and a shot block from Burgess. Lewis comes out with the basketball. Burgess has been all over the defense with her blocks today. Jillian Sowell tries to squeeze a layup in there and just off the mark. But again, good defense. They get out and run. That's what Coach Brock wanted to do today. You know, Burgess with her shot blocking too, Kent, she's very smart. She doesn't pick up too many fouls. Kind of gets her body out of the way with the hand up there.
She's like Olivia Lewis. They've got such long arms that they don't have to belly up to get the block. She's got 4 today. That Hardrocker foul went against Madeline Heiser, her second. That's the team's second this quarter.
And so much with shot blocking too. The best shot blockers, you know, we talk about professional sports, will say timing plays a big part in it as well. Trap right near midcourt, and it's a turnover.
Numbers.
And Machenbacher flips it to her teammate Burgess. Pretty basketball there. And the lead, largest it's been here for West Texas A&M, at 39-33.
13-2 run over the last 4 minutes for WT.
This is that energy that we were waiting for. Bauer. She's gone cold a little bit here in the second half. Made 6 threes in the first half. Pass ahead to Burgess. Saves it. Williams can't get the 2, but there's Machenbacher again. Flying in for a rebound, so they get another chance. Burgess's shot rolls in and out. Shot well short there in the corner from Heiser. And the Hardrockers have got to dig in defensively here because they don't want to dig too much of a hole, or they're going to be looking to Piper Bauer to dig them out of it. They just haven't had a lot of players that have scored besides her, but that's a steal. Heiser tried to dish it to her teammate. She slipped, went awkwardly down to the floor. She's going to gather herself before she gets back up.
Yeah, Heiser kind of stumbled when she tried to stop, and
yeah,
she appears to be okay. You know, people walking into the First United Bank Center now see the score, and they're going to think, well, the Lady Buffs have managed to keep a lead the whole game, but they don't know the true story on this. Oh, Olivia Lewis trying to hit Taylor Williams with a backdoor and did a behind-the-head pass. Unfortunately, Taylor was about 10 feet ahead of the pass.
It's not how they practice that, right? Trap at half court. And that shot clock down to 15 seconds. Bauer will try another three, in and out. Achenbacher had it, lost it. And it's going to go back to West Texas A&M. Ball poked free. So Carly Achenbacher will bring it up. She's had a good game today for the Lady Buffs. They're clearing out the paint for Lewis. Passed on a little too high. As Janssens is back on the floor along with Lauren Taylor. Good fake by Olivia Lewis. And then she hits the two from the free throw line. Smart play by a veteran player there. And it's an 8-point lead. West Texas A&M, I think Coach Prock actually called the quick timeout there. As we'll look again at this last play, Olivia Lewis gets the ball here. A little head fake. Create some space and drain the shot.
That's hard to defend when you're 6'2" and you're shooting from 15 out. You're going to bring your post out to guard her and give up your rebounding ability.
Score right now, WT with the lead, 41-33. Kent, give us a little preview of what we're going to see the rest of the day here at the First United Bank Center.
Well, hopefully we'll see the Lady Buffs close this one out. They're on a 12-0 run, 15-2 over the last 6.5 minutes. Coming up next, we'll have UT Permian Basin, obviously out of the Lone Star Conference, hosting Colorado Mesa. Colorado Mesa, year in and year out, one of the stronger women's programs in the RMAC and the South, well, what was the South Central region. That'll be a lot of fun. And then tonight, the Runnin' Buffs host Western Colorado.
We'll see if South Dakota Mines can get something going. That's a good move inside. Naomi Hidalgo, the sophomore from Greeley, Colorado, able to get the left-hand shot to go in the paint. Achenbacher open, and she hits the three. And, you know, I talked to Coach Brock before the game and said, you know, we love Carly Achenbacher, love the way she's playing, her aggressiveness, doing a lot of good things. I said, Coach, I was surprised to see that she's just 1 of 12 from the three-point line. I said, can she hit the three? He said, absolutely. And he said, in practice, she really is a good shooter. It just hasn't come together for her yet this season. That shot looked great.
That was perfect. That's the kind of shot that gives you the confidence to keep shooting them.
Lady Buffs lead by 9. Achenbacher leading the way with 10 points on 4 of 5 shooting. Into the game for the first time this season, Asia Heimer, a freshman from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Out of Cibolo High School. And she'll fire up a three. Too strong. They're going to get Janssens over the back. With just 23 seconds left in the third quarter.
That's just the Lady Buffs' first foul here of the half.
Yeah, this is a 15-2 run over 5:35. And the Hardrockers are 1 of their last 7.
Remember, late in the first half, you said, when are we going to see the run? Well, this is it.
Just tell me to be patient, Kent. All right?
It'll happen. Might be next game, but it'll happen.
Bauer, she made all of those nearly in the first half and just has not been able to connect. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Taylor puts up a three, and it's good. Lauren Taylor, right before the horn sounds, hits the three. That will give the Lady Buffs a double-digit lead going into quarter number 4. Another look at this one.
Just spotted up. Nobody came out to defend her. Knock it down.
Score 47-35. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action from the First United Bank Center right after this.
Choosing the right countertops for your kitchen can be tricky. Nowadays, there are hundreds of colors, patterns, and textures and materials that range from natural to engineered stone. Marble Depot is here for you throughout every step of the process. And yes, we do have a lot of options that might make that decision a little harder, but we're also going to ask the right questions so that you get the most out of your investment. So come by our showroom and let us help create what you've been dreaming of.
I wasn't going to tell my kids to. Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. Kent, you told me to be patient. I waited on that run. It came for the Lady Buffs.
Yeah, the Lady Buffs in the third quarter shoot 53% from the floor, 40% from three-point range. Hey, let's play some defense. How about holding the Hardrockers 3 of 15 from the floor in the quarter? No three-pointers at all, but what really matters right now is the Lady Buffs are on a 15-2 run and have a 47-35 lead with 10 minutes left to play.
Okay, let's finish it out here in the fourth quarter. We appreciate everyone watching today on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. Great job by the Thunder Vision team. They're going to be busy this weekend as well. A turnover, ball fumbled and lost out of bounds by Piper Bauer. See, I'm just getting ready for tomorrow morning. The fumble, the turnover, back to the Lady Buffs.
Bethel doesn't turn the ball much
they don't
either. I'm worried.
We mentioned they're running 420 rushing yards. They have 44 rushing touchdowns this season. There is a layup for Lauren Taylor. So 5 points for Lauren Taylor. She got the 3 to end the third quarter. Gets a quick 2 there. Ball loose. And it will stay with South Dakota Mines.
Yeah, Bethel has a young man at running back that's rushed for nearly 1,200 yards this year through 10 games.
And he has a great running back name. His last name is Scurry.
Yep, Scurry.
See, the broadcasters, we get excited about those kinds of things. We love a good
fun. Running the flex bone, it's going to be old school.
Okay.
It's going to be fun to watch how the Buffs are going to defend against it, as well as how they attack that Bethel defense, because Bethel has not allowed very many points this year.
On the WT football team coming off of a game where they only allowed 12. There's Machenbacher. We talked about her, that she has that kind of a linebacker-type last name. She has a linebacker mentality, just takes it strong to the paint. Here's the replay on this one. Clear out the paint for Machenbacher. Goes at the defense, scores the layup, draws the foul. She's got 12 points now, 13.
That foul goes against Madeline Heiser. That's her third. Mines first of the quarter. 17-point lead for the Lady Buffs.
Yeah, they have turned up the intensity. They forced more turnovers. There's another one after the jump ball. It's going to be West Texas A&M basketball after this timeout. 52-35. Lady Buffs with the lead. We're back after this timeout here on the LSC Digital Network.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family. We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology. Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shim and Dillon Group for your appointment today.
Bud Light, proudly brewed
in the heart of Texas.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. Lady Buffs trailed by 3 at the half at the end of the third period. They had taken the lead. They are now up 17. This is where you want to put your foot on the throttle.
That's right.
And put your opponent away.
Three-pointer in and out, no good on the attempt by Heimer. Mines gets out and runs. Haven't seen that too much today, and it results in a nice layup by Sydney Durchie.
She just beat everyone on the floor down court.
Lead back to 15. Lewis, the post inside. They try to go to Olivia. Nice pass across to her teammate, Heimer, who scores her first bucket as a Lady Buff. And she had to earn that one. She got hit pretty hard, was able to make the layup, and off of a nice feed from Lewis. Good passing by the post player here.
Well, and credit to Himur, she didn't rush the shot because she saw the defense coming. She took her time, put it off the glass, and in.
Free throw too strong. So it's a 17-point lead for West Texas A&M, 54-37. Lady Buffs now shooting 40% from the field after a great third quarter. They open things up. Bucket for the Hardrockers.
Yeah, after one period, the Lady Buffs are shooting 16% from the floor. But shooters shoot their way out, and that's what WT has done.
Yeah, that 21-6 third quarter, that has been the difference right now. Lewis turns ball, maybe partially blocked, and then a foul is going to be committed by Jayla Burgess, trying to come in and steal that ball back. Stoppage of play. We're talking about the other sports. 2 big matches for West Texas A&M volleyball this weekend as well, KJ. They're getting close to LSC tournament time. Lady Buffs' Kendra Potts team had a rough weekend last weekend. There's a steal from Lauren Taylor. She throws it ahead. Heimer takes the pass and scores her second layup. So the Lady Buffs will finish with Texas Women's tonight on the volleyball side, and then tomorrow they'll take on Dallas Baptist. They have to win these 2 games to kind of keep themselves in that region ranking conversation.
And you've got senior night tonight, so a lot of emotions.
2-pointer missed.
Look at that rebound.
It's like she goes off the trampoline. And Jayla Burgess likes to go off the backboard, apparently, for her 3-point basket. I think I saw her crack just a little bit of a smile.
Yeah. But again, that's Josh Prock's offense. They give you freedom to take the shot if you're open, even if it's the big outside the arc.
Yeah, Burgess hits that 3-pointer. She's got 12 points. Jayla with 12. Watchenbacher with 13.
Caitlin Pavniska.
You've got Caitlin Pavniska making her first appearance of the year. She's a 6'1 freshman from Yukon, Oklahoma. Highly touted coming in.
Yep.
And looking forward to seeing her play over the next few years.
Played her high school basketball at Mount St. Mary's.
Macaulay Gregory, returnee from last year, making her first appearance of the season.
3 seconds on the shot clock. The runner in the paint, no good. Good offensive board and put back by Durchie. $18-point lead for West Texas A&M. Strong drive, a lot of contact, but a even better defensive play in the paint by Bodette. against Pivniska. Three-pointer is good. And the Hardrockers needed that one. They have not been able to make many threes in the second half. They made 6 in the first half. That was Bodette making that one there.
That is their first 3 of the second half.
Okay.
Little mini run by South Dakota Mines.
They've trimmed the lead down to 15. There's a 3 from Gregory. No good, but another rebound by Machenbacher. 7th rebound today. Heimer. And that's why Coach Brock was excited about this young lady out of Albuquerque.
Wow.
She is a shooter.
Comes off the bench with 7 points, gives some juice to the Lady Buffs offense.
That's right. This is how she used to do it in the land of enchantment. Look at this one. Deep and good right there. 62-44, West Texas A&M leads. We'll be back after this full timeout. 5:15 to play in the fourth quarter. Lady Buff basketball here on the LSC Digital Network.
Lady Buffs 5:15 away from their second victory of the year. They're going to have to stay solid on defense because this Hardrocker team can score in bunches.
They can, and if you're South Dakota Mines, and the young lady's not out there right now, but if she does get back out on the floor, Piper Bauer, you want to try to find ways to get her involved. She had an incredible first half. With at halftime, she had 22 points on 6 of 8 shooting from the three-point line. There's a turnover. That's been a problem for the Hardrockers in the second half. Heimer takes it the other end. And you can see this young lady getting a little comfortable here. Again, first game, first playing action for Asia Heimer, a freshman from Albuquerque, New Mexico, but a good outside shooter. She shows there some defense, gets the steal, and takes it to the rack, draws a foul.
Fun to be around, always smiling. Play like this, I'd be smiling too. She comes off the bench, has 8 points in the second half. Yep. Now make it 9 as she knocks them both down.
I was waiting for a time to bring this up, Kent. You know who else is always smiling is the mascot at South Dakota School of Mines, Grubby the Miner. As we look at that, the statue there. South Dakota Mines, the Hardrockers. You're wondering, like, what's a Hardrocker? And so we kind of have to look that up. And
now they have got, and I'll let you call this play here.
Okay, Macaulay Gregory gets the rebound.
A very unique football stadium in that it's built in a bowl setting, but the side opposite the press box is terraced and has driveways that go through there, and people park their cars on the side of the hill and watch the football game from their cars. They can also get out and sit on the hillside. It's like drive-in football. I love it.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Lady Buff basketball with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Pass too high for Pivniska to haul in. It's a turnover. Ball back to the Hardrockers.
4:23 to play. Lady Buff still hitting 40% from the floor, defensively holding South Dakota Mines to 32%, largely because of the second half.
Rapid City, South Dakota, the home of South Dakota Mines, and just pulled up some of those pictures there. There's a shot
beautiful
inside
campus, huh?
made by the Hardrockers, but it looks absolutely gorgeous And,
located in Rapid City.
The coach before the game, Jerry Jacobson, was talking about how beautiful this arena was. She said, must be really nice to play in a facility like this. And her team has been competitive. Just this third quarter kind of lost the handle on their lead. There's a drive by Janssens and a good defensive play, a block by Hidalgo. And we just pulled up a look of the football stadium. That is very cool. The three-pointer miss by Hidalgo. We've nearly taken on all the engineering schools this year, Kent. We just need Purdue and who else?
I don't think you want to mess with the Boilermakers this year.
Not right now.
Cal Poly, maybe.
Okay.
Of course, there's a pretty good engineering school down in College Station as well.
Yeah. There's a pretty good player out there on the floor for the Lady Buffs today. Carly Machenbacher with a left-handed shot in the paint. That was sweet.
20-point lead. Who'd have thought this as we started the third quarter?
I mean,
you knew they were capable of it, but the way the first half went, this didn't look like the game that was going to happen.
Well, the snooze button was on, and maybe at halftime Coach Brock got his team woken up because they have been very good. Here's a look at that last play.
Yeah. Asia Hamir just kind of doing a slide stop there.
Machenbacher checks out, 15 points, 6 of 7 from the field, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Kickball, it'll stay with South Dakota Mines. After this one, we will have UT Permian Basin taking on Colorado Mesa. I've already seen the Mesa men this season, the Mavericks.
Max Renneker, what a fun guy to watch.
Yes, he was on the all-tournament team. Pass went through the hands.
Niska up there trying to deny the inbounds, and she kind of forced the momentum.
Good defense.
And we are pretty much on schedule, so our next game will start very close to scheduled time at 4:30.
Okay. Now this is a good win here for the Lady Buffs today after a very slow start. Three-pointer missed by Gregory. Coming out of the pack is Lily Peterson. Three-point try, no good. Janssens will take a three in the corner. Couldn't get that one to fall.
Finish strong, don't get sloppy down the stretch.
One thing that's been good throughout this game, Kent, only 8 turnovers committed by West Texas A&M.
Yeah, they've held on to the basketball.
It's been a problem for the Hardrockers. That was the 24th turnover committed by South Dakota Mines. But they get it back. Janssens won too many dribbles, ball poked free and controlled by Naomi Hidalgo.
Lady Buffs with 19 points off turnovers, so they've taken advantage.
And there's a three-point basket there.
Lily Peterson.
For Peterson, yeah, the freshman.
Yeah, Crosby, Minnesota.
They have players from a lot of different states. If you look at the roster, South Dakota, obviously Wyoming, Colorado, Iowa, Minnesota, Washington, and Flower Mound, Texas. Another bucket. Good there for the Hardrockers.
Naomi Hidalgo with her 6th point. South Dakota Mines will regroup and take on Colorado Mesa tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. Actually, they'll take on UT Permian Basin tomorrow.
Yeah, Lady Buffs will play Colorado Mesa tomorrow night at 7:30. That was a foul on the three-point basket. We got the replay here. Williams penetrates, draws the defense. Janssens hit on the leg, and the three-pointer splashes in for Haley Janssens. Free throw in and out. So the lead stays at 69-51. Janssens has had a good game, 7 points.
Nice drive.
Yeah, that was Hidalgo.
Inside of a minute to play. Lady Buffs up 16.
Good drive by Williams. She was fouled, so she'll get 2 free throws.
I was going to be number 24. Going to be Dakota. Since Taylor Williams to the line, 4-2 shots.
Good left hand there for Williams, and she's been aggressive today. Free throw line. Being picky here, Kent, but 11 of 19. Got to be a little better than that.
Be better than that.
Second one was good, so 1 of 2, not bad. 70-53 the lead, and just 20 seconds to play in this one. Lady Buffs are going to improve to 2-2. And the Hardrockers will officially go to 0-1. But Jerry Jacobson's team, a lot to be proud of, and a great first half effort. Just were not able to complete it in the third and fourth quarters today against a tough Lady Buff basketball team. So the final horn sounds. West Texas A&M with the victory, 70-53 over South Dakota Mines. We'll step aside, and when we come back after these messages, we'll visit with one of the Lady Buff players. We'll get some final stats and wrap things up here on our first game at the First United Bank Center. Lady Buffs win it by 17. You're watching West Texas A&M basketball on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train long, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
When joints begin to fail, it's more than an inconvenience. The relentless, grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At Physicians Surgical Hospitals, our skilled orthopedic experts are using advanced robotic surgeries to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives. When joints begin to fail, it's more than an inconvenience. The relentless, grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At Physicians Surgical Hospitals, our skilled orthopedic experts are using advanced robotic surgeries to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives. Our skilled orthopedic experts are using advanced robotic surgeries to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
could be. We are Carpet Tech, and we are family. More than carpet cleaners, we're a team. Diving right in, not afraid to invest in our work and each other. We're killing it day in and day out, never shrinking from a challenge. Our people are 1 part passion, 1 part grit, and about a zillion parts awesome. And we are always looking to add to our family. So what are you waiting for?
For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Jenkins Doors and Windows began serving the Texas Panhandle in 1927, and we take pride in being a part of your neighborhood. We don't use false promises or gimmicks. We simply offer quality doors and windows at a fair price, and we stand behind every sale. Jenkins is family owned and operated, and proudly continues the traditions of quality and excellence that started over 80 years ago. Call us at 372-4336 or stop by our showroom at 820 West 6th and let our knowledgeable staff help you pick out the perfect doors and windows for your home.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. The final score of this one today, South Dakota Mines falls to the Lady Buffs as WT wins 70-53, improving their record to 2-2 overall. Let's look at the team statistics in the final for this one. Lady Buffs end up shooting much better in that second half, third and fourth quarters. They finished shooting 39% from the field, making 6 of 21 three-pointers, 8 of 22 for South Dakota Mines. You got to remember at halftime, South Dakota Mines was 6 of 12 from the three-point line, so they went a little cold in the third and fourth quarters. That's really the difference in this one. The Lady Buffs outscore South Dakota Mines 44-24 in the second half, including a 21-6 third quarter by West Texas A&M. Free throws much better for WT, 12 of 20, just 3 of 6, so not many free throw opportunities for the Hardrockers. Rebounds, 46 for South Dakota Mines, 37 for West Texas A&M. Turnovers, a big story as well. Just 9 turnovers for the Lady Buffs. They were very clean in that statistic. 24 turnovers committed by South Dakota Mines, and that led to 26 points off of those turnovers. Again, most of that came in the second half. It was a flurry of turnovers that led to WT points after halftime. So for West Texas A&M, they do a great job individually, led by 2 players scoring in double figures. Carly Machenbacher, 15 points, along with 8 rebounds. 12 points for Jayla Burgess on 4 of 9 shooting. Jayla also had 6 rebounds and 4 assists, so great job there for Jayla. 7 points for Olivia Lewis to go along with her 9 rebounds. Jillian Sewell scored 7 points, had 1 rebound, 2 of 6 shooting. Haley Jansen's also gets 7 points off the bench today, 5 rebounds and 1 assist. Lauren Taylor, 5 points on 2 of 6 shooting. Madison Cass scores 2 points, and 3 points each for Taylor Williams and Zam Roberts. Zam Roberts just 1 of 7 from the field, did have a couple rebounds and 2 assists as well. On the other side, for South Dakota Mines, 2 players score in double figures, led by Piper Bauer, the freshman. 24 points, 22 of those came in the first half. She was 9 of 19 from the field, 6 of 12 from the three-point line. 10 points for Bodette, number 25, McKenna Bodette. 10 points, 12 rebounds, a double-double for her. 3 points each for Peterson, Lily Peterson, and also Madeline Heiser. 8 points by Naomi Hidalgo, and 4 points scored by Sydney Durchie. Final score again, Lady Buffs win this one 70-53, and they improved their record to 2 wins and 2 losses early in the 2021 campaign. We'll take another timeout. When we come back, we'll visit with one of the Lady Buff players, stars of the game. Hopefully we'll get Carly Machenbacher in. You're watching West Texas A&M Lady Buff basketball here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
Days are built on mornings, and Whataburger is built on burgers. Mornings, burgers. Morning burgers? Yeah, all right. Good thing there's a burger made just for breakfast, topped with breakfast. The limited time breakfast burger is back at Whataburger.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family. We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology. Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shimon Dental Group for your appointment today.
Bud Light, proudly brewed
in the heart of Texas.
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train longer, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Days are built on mornings, and Whataburger is built on burgers. Mornings, burgers.
Final score again today, West Texas A&M gets the win 70-53, defeating a very stingy South Dakota Mines team. Joining me now, Lady Buffs guard Carly Machenbacher. And Carly, what a performance today. You come off the bench today and lead the team with 15 points, 8 rebounds, 6 of 7 shooting, also 3 assists and a steal in this performance. It looked like today it was a slow start off, obviously, really for both teams offensively. It was low scoring, but for the Lady Buffs in particular, we were a little sluggish, not as much energy in the beginning of this game. Insert number 23, Carly Machenbacher comes in, and you provided just that. It looked like some energy, some rebounds, driving to the bucket. Talk about what you were able to do, what you saw on the bench, and then you get in the game and what you provided today.
Yeah, I think definitely I noticed from the beginning we wanted to come out and press hard, but something was just not working right. We weren't jumping to the right spots. So I kind of knew what I had to do when I got in. Just bring the energy, go get those traps, push the ball up the floor, and just drive, because I knew that my first step could probably get past them. So my mentality was just go in there, get as many drives. If I'm open, kick it or shoot it, and if I'm not, kick it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's been fun to watch you play, Kent Johnson and I. We watching you at the Halloween tournament that we had here. You're a player that you're always hustling, always going after rebounds. Obviously not one of the bigger players on the floor most of the time, but that doesn't matter to you. You're one of those guards that's going to somehow at the end of the box score have 6 to 8 to 9 rebounds. Have you always played that way, always been just a feisty player?
Yep, defense has been my favorite ever since I was little. Just getting steals, rebounds. That's probably the best way to get the crowd going, in my opinion, is defense. So I always try to bring that every time.
Okay. I want to ask you about something else. So I'm updating my stats this week. and I knew about your scoring and your rebounding, but I looked down, I had to do a double take. You were 1 of 12 from shooting from the outside. Now, I say that, but your first 3 you put up today was nothing but net. I mean, from the wing. So I know you're a shooter. I asked Coach Prock, in fact, before the game, I said, I'm surprised at this. She just has had a slow start shooting from the outside. He goes, oh, no, she can hit those. I see her hit them in practice. So you looked confident today, obviously shooting. Talk about your outside game as well.
Well, I will say, 2 of them, we didn't realize that the three-point line had changed. So 2 of them,
there you go,
I thought were threes. So did everyone else.
Yes.
But they weren't.
Yes.
So we just figured that out after our Baylor game.
Yeah, there's a lot of lines out there, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. I know I can hit them. Everyone else has confidence in me. I just need to go out there and, make it happen. I don't know. There's nothing special to it.
Just let it fly.
Let it fly. Yep.
Okay, well, it looked great today. Again, the Lady Buffs get the win 70-53 over South Dakota Mines. Slow start, but in the second half, you outscore Mines 44-24, including a 21-6 third quarter. You talked about loving to play defense. We finally started forcing a lot more turnovers, but then turning those turnovers into points.
And our ball movement was
talk
a lot
about
better.
that.
We were stagnant the whole first half, and our energy wasn't there. We weren't hustling for anything.
Yeah.
But second half, we definitely turned it around. We went for those loose balls and, moved the ball, made the extra pass.
Yeah.
It was a lot better.
You're one of many players on this year's team that's new. It's a mix, right, of just a few returning players, but then a lot of new faces that in basketball is a game where you've got to have that cohesiveness. You got to play together to kind of figure out what the other players are going to do. It's just 4 games into the season, but do you see that starting to get better and better with this team that has a lot of talent?
Oh, yeah, especially we've been mixing up our lineups for practice a lot, too. It's not just, the starting 5 and then the rest of us. We've been mixing that up, so I think that's helped a lot to just play with everyone and see what each of us does better.
Yeah.
So I think that's been a big part of it.
Our player of the game today, Carly Machenbacher. Again, the Lady Buffs get the win 70-53. 15 points, 8 rebounds, and a lot of energy, and a great-looking three-pointer as well made by this young lady. Anybody maybe watching in Minnesota or anywhere else you want to say hello to?
Yep, my parents and a lot of my friends are watching today, so hey, guys.
She did a great job. Proud of this girl right here. We'll take another timeout, come back and wrap things up from the First United Bank Center right after these messages on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
Joints begin to fail. It's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At Physicians Surgical Hospitals, our skilled orthopedic experts are using advanced robotic surgeries to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. We thank Carly Machenbacher for stopping by, our player of the game today. The Lady Buffs, again, win 70-53. Congratulations to West Texas A&M. We'll step aside, take a break, and in about 36 minutes we'll come back, and we'll get ready for UT Permian Basin taking on Colorado Mesa here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. For my director, Jacob Johnson, my broadcast partner, Kent Johnson, thanks for watching, everyone, on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.